Good morning to you all. It's Friday the 26th of September and this is your news today. Coming up, Donald Trump issues an ominous warning about America's political division. Plus, cruise nightmare, terrifying video of a passenger stuck dangling in a water slide. And codes collide. The NRL title race heats up as Geelong and Brisbane prepare for a showdown on AFL's biggest stage.
But first up this morning, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is set to touch down in the UK in coming hours to speak with the British Prime Minister. Let's go live to Europe correspondent Edward Godfrey. Edward, good morning to you. AUKUS will be high on the Prime Minister's agenda.
It will, Sarah, and the Prime Minister is on his way here to the UK. He's due to touch down later tonight. No events are scheduled for tonight, our time, but tomorrow he'll be meeting with UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer. It's expected Ukraine will be high on the agenda, so too will AUKUS. Our PM keen to strengthen links with the UK and Europe. While here, Mr Albanese will also meet up with King Charles. It's understood to be happening on Saturday. This follows his visit to New York, where he addressed the United Nations General Assembly. He also found time to stop by an Aussie bar in the Big Apple last night that's owned by some Aussie celebs. He got behind the bar and pulled a couple of beers while there too. He'll be back in the US soon. He came away with a selfie of Donald Trump and a date in the diary. The two will be getting together for a meeting on October 20th.
Well, Donald Trump has declared he is very disappointed in his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin, saying it's time to end the war. The US president claiming Putin has consistently blocked attempts to end his war of aggression against Ukraine.
Russia spent millions and millions of dollars in bombs, missiles, ammunition, and lives, their lives, and they've gained virtually no land. I think it's time to stop, I really do.
Trump's condemnation comes as Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov claims that NATO and Europe have declared war on Russia.
A day after a deadly shooting at an immigration facility in the US, Donald Trump has issued a stark warning about political division. Let's go live now to US correspondent Jonathan Kersley. Jono, good morning to you. What did he have to say?
Speaking from the Oval Office, President Trump essentially said that violence here in the United States is being triggered by what he terms as the rhetoric of the radical left. Yesterday, one detainee shot dead, two others injured after a shooter who the FBI says had searched Charlie Kirk assassination videos and apps on how to track down an immigration agent opened fire on that facility in Dallas in Texas. The president, speaking from the Oval Office, issued this warning about political division in the United States.
But the right's not doing this. They're not doing it, and they better not get them energized.
President Trump later saying he is the president for all Americans. Carl.
Jono, thank you. Former French President Nicolas Sarkozy has been sentenced to 5 years in prison after being found guilty of criminal conspiracy dealings with Libya. Outside court, former First Lady Carla Bruni has stood by her husband, ripping a microphone from a reporter mid-question and throwing it on the floor. Dropped the mic of a different kind. Political activist Greta Thunberg has taken to social media calling on governments everywhere to fulfil their legal obligation and end the involvement in genocide. More than 500 activists from 45 countries are on board the flotilla. Italy and Spain have now dispatched Navy ships after recent drone attacks threatened the convoy. A video has captured the concerning moment. A cruise passenger becomes stuck in a water slide hanging over the ocean. Check it out. The woman can be seen inching her way along the transparent tube that sits close to 50 metres above the water. Passengers on board called for help and the woman did get out safely. Bit tough after a couple of margaritas. Finals footy is locked and loaded, kicking off with a rugby league blockbuster at Melbourne's Amy Park as the Sharks look to stun the Storm. We have team coverage for you at home this morning. First, let's go to Today reporter Taylor Haynes in the Shire. Tay, Sharkies fans out in numbers.
Have a look at this, Carlos. It's only 6 a.m. and we are ready to bring the boys home for a grand final, aren't we, kids? Yeah! Woolooware Public School is where it's at, 80 minutes away from finding out who is off to the big dance on October 5. 1 to 17 squad, still the same as last week. Only one change as Orican Kafusi replaces Tom Hazelton. The boys are ready and fired up. Only 2016 was the last time they won a premiership. Some of these kids haven't seen them win. Put your hand up if you haven't seen the boys win a grand final. A few kiddies Sharkies. That is worrying. That is very worrying. Rabina, school principal, how exciting is this for the whole community, the school as well, backing the boys tonight?
We're all diehard Sharkies fans here at Woolooware, so the kids, staff and families are really excited, and everyone's wearing their black, white and blue in support of the Sharks.
That's awesome. And what do you have advice for the boys watching to bring them home for the grand final?
So some advice would be just like lock in, listen to some music, get some big tackles, and no drinking before the game, only after.
Oh, no drinking before the game. You heard it here first. As I said, a big game on our hands tonight. The Melbourne Storm taking on the Cronulla Sharks. Go the Sharkies!
Best looking kids in the world in the Shire. Thanks, Tay-Tay.
Am I going to be the one who ruins the party and says, go the Storm? Sorry, Tay. And in Brisbane, the Sunshine State is hoping two of its biggest sides can secure victory. Let's go live to Today Queensland reporter Andrea Crothers. Andrea, the Lions are looking to go back-to-back. Can they do it?
That's right, Sarah. Many here hoping so. Back-to-back flags, just 12 months on from breaking that 20-year premiership drought. They'll be bolstered by the return of co-captain Lachie Neale. But I'm joined by some big fans. We've got Harper and Holly. Harper, tell us, how big is the margin going to be on Saturday?
I think the Brisbane Lions will win by 10 points.
10 points. OK, you've heard it here first. And who is your favourite player, Holly?
Charlie Cameron.
Everyone loves Charlie Cameron. Well, it's the Lions tomorrow. Sunday, it's the big one for the NRL. Broncos versus Panthers. Anyone but Panthers, am I right?
Yeah, you are right, Andrea. Let's get someone else winning this year. Thank you. A car believed to be owned by convicted triple mushroom murderer Erin Patterson is up for sale. The red MG, listed for $18,500, drive away. This ad, posted on Facebook Marketplace, lists the vehicle in excellent condition, but it's since been taken down. And we have breaking news for you this morning. Sydney's Sculptures by the Sea is officially saved. NRMA Insurance contributing $200,000 to the popular outdoor exhibition after a funding shortfall threatened this year's event. This adds to the $125,000 in donations already received from the public. North Melbourne is one of the world's coolest neighbourhoods, and it's not just the locals who'll tell you that. The suburb landing at number 24 on Time Out's global list, chosen for its village vibe and food diversity. Home to the Queen Victoria Market, locals say they are proud and not at all surprised. And from food to this, look away if you're squeamish. Oh, no, Jane, not because again. a woman has been caught exfoliating the dead skin off her feet while sitting on a New York City subway. Passengers, trying not to look at the funky barefooted display as a white cloud of dead skin just built up on the train floor. The clip, perhaps unsurprisingly, has since gone viral on social media. Some say it's just your average commute on the New York subway.
Yeah.
Jane, you took way too much glee in reading that script. I could hear it in every syllable you pronounced.
You've got to do what you do.
It's fascinating.
Get the job done, Jane. I like looking at that stuff on the interweb.
Yeah, but you've got a foot fetish, so.
Yes.
Well, there's a new swear word Gen Zers are refusing to say.
I hate when I'm out with my friends and they start talking about and stuff, bro, because me and my friend was catching up the other day and he was asking me like, hey, bro, do you got a job?
Let's go live to Today Queensland reporter Mia Glover on the Gold Coast, who can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah,
And this is
always.
why people don't want to go to get a beep up. Because of days like that, Mia.
That's it, they're censoring it. Yeah, I know. How good is it? Not many Gen Zers are up, though, at the moment because it is too early for them. Apparently the word job, guys, it's a swear word. Yes, they're beeping it out and refusing to say it on the interweb, on the social media pages. It's a new trend that's gaining thousands and thousands of views. Apparently the word evokes, some negative feelings and, it reminds them that they're failing to get a job. But I tell you what, it is just interesting what Gen Z come up with. They say it is a bit of a joke. It's, it's their coping mechanism. I don't know. I think you just go get a...
That's the way to do it. Thank you, Mia. Let's take a look at the weather right across the country now. On a warm and mostly sunny top of 29 for both Brisbane and Sydney, while Canberra will see winds pick up throughout the day.
Scattered showers for the public holiday in Melbourne, 22 degrees for both Adelaide and Perth.